Students, this is Raj Kumar, your mathematics teacher. In the previous class, we have discussed some Euclid axioms. Okay, so next in this chapter, the next topic is postulates. Basically, Euclid discussed five postulates. Very important. Five postulates are discussed by the Euclid. Okay, so let us see what are those five postulates given by Euclid. Okay, this is very important question for examination point of view, so that you have to listen carefully and then you have to write all these five postulates along with the figures also, and then you can send in your WhatsApp group, okay, in your allotted time. So postulates, first let us see the definition of postulates. The assumptions which are very specific in geometry are called postulates. Postulates means they are just assumptions only. So as we discussed in the previous classes, the postulates and axioms are the statements. They are the universal truths, means they no need to prove them. Okay, so that this is also these are the statements with some assumptions only. Okay, so they are called the postulates. There is no need to prove, so it has no proof. That is called postulates. Okay, see here there are five postulates by Euclid. So Euclid given five postulates in our geometry. Okay, the first one is a straight line may be drawn from any one point to another point. See, for example, if A is one point and B is one point. Okay, A is one point and B is one point. Then from A to B we can draw only one line. If you draw other lines, these are not the point joining by both A and B. These all the lines are passing through only B. These are all the lines passing through only A. But from any given 2 points, we can draw only one line. This is the first postulate. I hope that you understand. So from the given any 2 points, we can draw only one line. Okay, so see that for example, A is one point and B is one point, and this is the line we can draw from A to B, and the remaining lines, this one, these are all the drawn from A, these are all the drawn from B. So but only this is the line drawn from both A and B. Okay, so next let us see the second postulate. A terminated line can be produced indefinitely. So for example, if you take any one line like this, so as we discussed in the first postulate, from A and B we can draw only one line. But here terminated means we can extend that line on both sides. Okay, so a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. So we can produce it up to anywhere on both sides. Okay, this is the second postulate. Okay, so now let us see the third. A circle can be drawn any center and any radius. Okay, so for example, see that if you take any radius, for example, this is your center and this is for example 2 centimeters radius, we can draw one circle. For example, by taking 3 centimeters radius, we can draw only one circle. Like this, by taking any center, for example, this is the center. Okay, for example, if you take any center and any radius, we can draw a circle. Okay, so this is the third postulate, and the Fourth postulate, all right angles are equal to one another. All right angles equal to one another. For example, see in the first question, first figure, this is right angle and this is right angle. Both are equal or not? Wherever you can take, if it forms a right angle that is equal to each other. Now these two are equal or not? So angle BCD is equal to angle DCA. Angle BCD is equal to angle DCB. In this figure also, this is right angle and this is also right angle. So its position changed, but the angles are all the angles are equal to 90 degrees. Okay, wherever you can take the right angle, all those angles, right angles are equal to 180 degrees. See, angle HE, angle HGF, angle HGE, all these are the right angles. So all right angles are equal to each other. Okay, now let us see the fifth postulate. This is very important postulate. Okay, if there is a line segment, so if there is a line segment, for example, this is a line segment through two straight lines while forming two interior angles. For example, if you draw any two lines like this is one line, this is one line. So these two lines forms here one angle, here one angle. These two are called the interior angles. Okay, interior angles on the same side of this line. So both angles are on the same side or not? These are not this side, this side. Okay, so these two angles are formed by these two straight lines on this first given straight line. Okay, so then if you produce these two lines, they will meet at one point. They will meet at one point. So here also one angle will form. Now see this side whose sum is less than 180. So these two angles, for example, this is alpha and this is beta. Sum of these two angles is always less than 180 degrees. Less than 180 degrees. Okay, I hope that you understand. If you take any one line, on that line, if you draw any two lines, okay, then two interior angles will be formed. Then the sum of these two angles is always less than 180 degrees. Okay, less than, not more than. Less sum of, not only one angle. The sum of this interior angle and this interior angle is always equals to always less than 180 degrees. Okay, and then these two lines will definitely meet with each other if extend on the side where the sum of interior angles is less than two right angles. So see that after extending they will meet at one point. Here also one angle. For now see that this is a right angle, this is a triangle. We know that in a triangle sum of three angles is 180 degrees. Sum of three angles 180 degrees means the sum of these two angles always less than 180 degrees. Okay, this is the fifth postulate or parallel postulate of the Euclid. Okay, next again see this conclusion. And for example, this is a line. On this line, if you will draw any two lines like this, then what are the sum of these two angles? As per the fifth postulate, sum of these two angles is 180 degrees. So A plus B is 180 degrees. And these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. Okay. If they are not parallel means they will meet at one point. They will meet at one point. Okay. So this is the clear about. I think you have a clear idea about this fifth postulate. Now let us see this is called Playfair axiom or equivalent version of the fifth postulate. Equivalent version of the fifth. What says the fifth postulate? If we can draw any two lines on a line, the angle formed on the same side of the line is always the sum of both angles is always less than 180 degrees. For that, equivalent version is Playfair axiom. It says that, this says that if you have a line L, this is a line L, and a point P which does not lie on the line. So, if you take any point which does not lie, it's not the point is not lying on the line L. If you take a point outside of the line L, okay, then there could be only one line passing through the point P which will be parallel to the line. From this point, we can draw only one line which is parallel to the given line L. Okay, for example, from a point we can draw many points. For example, if you draw this line, but these two lines are not parallel to the line L. Okay, are you understand? So once again I am saying, listen, if you can take any one line L, and if you can take any one point out of the line L, not on the line L, from that point, if you can draw only one line, you can draw, which is parallel to the given line. Okay, if you can draw more lines, okay, we can draw more lines from the point P, but amongst all the lines, only one line is parallel to this given line. This is called a Playfair axiom. Okay, I hope that you understand all the postulates, very important postulates these are. So first postulate is, from two given points we can draw only one line. The second postulate is, okay, a terminated line, we can extend a line, we can extend endlessly on the both sides. And so third postulate is, from any center and with any radius we can draw a circle. And the fourth postulate is, all the right angles are equal to each other, or all the right angles are equal to 90 degrees. Okay, then parallel postulate or fifth postulate says that if you can draw, if, see that once again, this is very important, that's why I am explaining again. So if you can draw any one line, on that again you will draw any two lines, then on the same side of this line, two angles will be formed. The sum of the two angles is always less than 180 degrees. If you can extend the both lines, they will meet at one point. Again there will be an angle formed. Okay, then also the sum of these two angles is less than two right angles, means 180 degrees. Then this is the conclusion. Okay, if the sum of here before that it was less than 180 sum, but here if that two angles is equal to 180 degrees means, then these two lines, here see these two lines become parallel, but here these two angles, the sum of these two angles is 180 degrees, that's why they will meet at one point. If the sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees means that these two lines are parallel, these two lines will be parallel. Okay, this is. Then the equivalent version of fifth postulate, that is Playfair axiom, says that if you can take any one line, okay, and then if you will take any one point out of this line, not lying on this line, from that point we can draw only one parallel line to the given line. Okay, the remaining lines which drawn from that point will be not parallel to the given point. Only one line may be parallel. Okay, I hope that you understand. You have to write all these five postulates and this Playfair axiom, and send in your WhatsApp group. Your attendance is very important. Okay, thank you students. Have a nice day.